here we are in the canoe. Kyla, are you excited?
Yay!
See all the things you get to do with your father? Very exciting day.
Yay! Quality time. Ew! Quality time.
Yes. Did I tell you that she's a preteen? My daughter and I are at the where are we? The Lift Lock?
The Peterborough Lift Lock.
Yes, we are, and we're with the Canadian Canoe Museum. This is Jessica, and what is your title there?
So my job title at the museum is Marketing and Media Relations Manager.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
And so when did this all start? This whole going for paddling?
Yeah, so the Voyageur Canoe tours started not last year but the year before, just as a way to sort of get the community out on the water and let people sort of experience paddling in a really big canoe, rather than most people. Their experiences are in small tandem boats and smaller kayaks and things like that. So it's sort of a great experience, and also a good way to familiarize people with the museum and the things that we do, and also to learn a little bit about about history and the Voyageur lifestyle. And you'll go up and over the lift lock, down the canal towards Toby's Bay, and you'll turn around and come back down also. Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, 90-minute tour. So. We have lots of different experiences in this canoe. We take it to outreach events all over Ontario, and then we have these family paddling days, which is what you're doing now. But you can also rent the entire canoe for a custom tour also. So people will rent it and fill it up for corporate events or birthday parties, team building, all that good stuff. So that's another option. Mm-hmm.
Now, it's a 90-minute tour, but Gilligan's Island, they only went out for 3 hours, and look what happened.
That's true.
So you never know what's going to happen today at the Lift Lock with the Canadian Canoe Museum.
Never know.
Lord help us all. All right, this is a good thing about having a camera with you. It's a good excuse not doing any work. They're all paddling. I'm not. Kyla's doing a great job paddling. I'm just too busy filming to do any of this paddling stuff.
He's just too lazy.
Okay, I better paddle. Now we're waiting to get into the lift lock, and this is what the Voyageurs would have done.
Yes, this is
Yes, the Voyageurs way back in the day in their birch bark canoes would wait to be lifted up in the lift lock.
Yeah.
And yeah. We're about to enter the locks, and they just said that there's at least 8 ghosts wandering around the locks, and now we're questioning why we're going into the locks.
Dun, dun,
Dun dun dun!
This chamber here could be filled with the biggest boats possible. And that chamber up there could be completely empty. But what it means is that chamber up there will still be heavier than this one. And that's because that chamber holds 1 more foot of water than this one. So even though if you put a bunch of boats in this chamber, the chamber will will move water out of itself in the same amount of weight as in water. So the 1 foot of water that they add into that chamber up top adds about another 150 tons of weight into the chamber. So how that works essentially is that if we're this small chamber here with 1 foot less of water, while this chamber up there has 1 foot of extra water, when the lockmaster releases the valves, the weight will slowly push us up to the top chamber. And when we get to the top, well, we've actually only gone 64 feet, not 65. And we won't only go up that 65 until we open up this chamber and we rise that 1 extra foot of water, because water will come in once the doors drop. And that extra foot will then make this chamber another 150 tons heavier than the other one, allowing this one to have the weight to shoot up the other chamber.
Kyla, what's going on? What's happening?
We're going up.
That feels slower than pictures.
We're flying.
Cool.
A little acceleration. The Lockmaster, how he releases and controls the speed is that the way I like to describe it, kind of, you start at about 20% and then speeds up to about 40, anywhere between 40 to 60, and then slows back down to 20, and then kind of at a rest at about 5%, and then stop.
What's happening, Kyla?
Of course, I'm still going up
Yeah?
a little bit.
With all this water noise, do you have to pee?
No,
No, you're good?
I'm good. Alouette, chante alouette, alouette, chante plumale. Alouette, chante alouette, alouette, chante plumale.
Afternoon visitors, welcome to the Peterborough Lift Lock.
Voyageur Canoe is préparé à saluer the Peterborough Lift Lock. 3 hard strokes forward. So, yeah, 2 taps on the gunnel, paddles up, 2 taps.